that's what those are going to do. Talked about the suspension. The lift is the front and the rear on this. It's Ford's BDS radius arm suspension. You can see BDS, their branded system, right up front there. Okay, and then you have your other components of the heavy-duty rear stabilizer bar, which adds rigidity to a unit going down the road. Right, this is just a tick over 30 feet. You don't want to have sway in high winds or a storm or a semi going by you, so you have that rigidity with that rear stabilizer bar.
Second alternator or optional?
Nope.
So you have to do it yourself?
Mm-hmm.
The four-wheel drive, you have to lock those, or how does that work?
Yeah, just like on a truck.
So you have to actually get out, lock the hubs on the outside?
No, you can do it all from inside.
Oh.
Yep.
So what is that little gizmo there inside the hub? That's just a cap?
Yeah, just an aesthetic cap over it. Yeah, you change all that from the inside. Before
Yeah,
we
because
drive.
that's like old style.
Worn hub. That's not built in 1976.
I know. That's why it is.
It's coming back, apparently. Who's the competitor? Big competitor to this is
Helped.
like the Thor Omni Magnitude, but it's far less in price. You know, they're beefed up one, not the Magnitude GA or whatever it is. But you've seen those? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, we
Do
do.
you? Yeah. So again, that's kind of the competition we were shooting for when we came out with this, but we said, hey, let's add that full lift to the front and back, make it a little more beefier and off-road and rugged. Put us like 20 grand above price on that one, so we kind of overshot the competition and kind of put it in its own field, but again, the price point that was probably a little too high. So then the Greyhawk XL is going to sit right under the Thor Omni Magnitude, so we kind of sandwich that.
So when they're designing something like this, are they going, let's kind of try to make it like the Earth Roamer and, be cool?
A little bit. We're looking at a lot of different things, right? Corey is big into that. He's looking at obviously what's selling and doing well, floor plans, and then he's also looking at price point and what can we hit. And like I said, we're sandwiching that Thor Omni Magnitude, which for a long time was really the only player in this space.
Any extra options, since this is sort of an off-grid thing, like lithium coming down the road, extra solar? anything
Lithium
you can
coming
do?
down the road, I have heard in talks for 2026.
Okay.
So nothing coming this model year, no lithium option. It would be on the customer to replace these two batteries with a lithium system. And that would be my first suggestion if they wanted to increase, lifespan and off-gridding and things like that. It's not gonna be solar on the roof with this size of unit. It's not gonna be. It's gonna be with lithium. The generator's already 6,000. That's gonna be fine. So, yeah.
I got a question. Do you know if they did switch to lithium, is the converter and charger set up for the lithium?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. It'd be a plug and play.
Plug and play.
Yep. Yep. Good question. Yep. Generator plumbed right to your chassis, just like you have on pretty much 99% of all motorhomes on that. So it's running off of your diesel fuel. You guys know this generator will shut off at a quarter of a fuel tank, just to not leave you bone dry. A couple other of the safety things I talk about, we've gone through it in Greyhawk before, but auto generator start. Is anybody not familiar with what the heck I mean, auto generator start? Okay, even if you didn't raise your hand, I'm gonna tell you anyway. The auto gen start is AGS on your Firefly screen. After I'm done talking here, we can walk in, I can point out exactly where it is and how to set it up. It takes about 15 seconds. Auto gen start, we nickname it the Fido Saver, right? We got Fido the dog. I'm leaving him here in Florida. Maybe they're parking outside. They're gonna walk in the show for 4 hours, and it's supposed to be 83 degrees today. Leave him in there. Set it. Says auto gen start. When temperature in this coach gets above 72 degrees, kick on the generator, cool it down. Okay, that's what it's gonna do. You can set it for temperature, you can set it for battery levels. Say, hey, if my batteries get to a certain level, turn it on to charge them. And you can also set it for time, right? If you got quiet hours at a campsite or something like that, say, hey, I don't want to run the generator all past 10 p.m. You can set it that way, okay? Real nice, simple thing that is not unique to Jayco and Integra. But again, if brand X down the road sales guys are not talking about it, you guys be the ones to talk about it, okay? I've never heard a customer complain about safety. They're like, oh, you got too much safety, too much storage in here. Like, no one's ever said that, right? Bring up those few safety things. Like I said, they can see the floor plan in about 10 seconds, right? Floor plan is key. They have to love it. Price is always up there, drivability, so talk about J-Ride. Talk about safety, talk about the seat belts in every seat, right? show them. You're like, hey, did you know in any rear-facing dinette that we have in any Jayco and Integra motorhomes, we don't have to put seatbelts in there, but we do because it's the right thing to do. Then they start looking, if they're trying to shop you guys on other brands here, then they start looking at stuff like that. They start looking at a front cap, noticing seams, right? It's a lot of Thor product has seams, right?
Any talk of going back to that system from the BM Pro or BT Pro or whatever the hell it's called now?
The Firefly
BM
system,
Pro.
BM Pro.
Are we gonna go back to that?
You have the Firefly in this. We're not going back.
I'm talking like in the Red Hawk and your other products.